Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as well as the vast majority of crypto and finance. And with that being said, I hope that you are all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are out there in the world. We are going to get very, very serious in this video because I feel as though there is a lot of nonsense getting pushed right now by mainstream media, and it is all over X, it's all over YouTube, it's all over everywhere. The Bitcoin ETFs are now becoming a major thing. We are seeing them trending everywhere. Almost everyone is focused on this event. Now, like I have said in the past, we will see distractions. We will see major, things that take our focus away from the truth, from the big thing that we need to be focused on. Along the way, we will witness shakeouts to the max degree. This could be, price action, impatience. It could be simple events like a Bitcoin ETF. If we look up Bitcoin ETF over on Google, we could actually see 1 hour ago, US Bitcoin ETFs see 4.6 billion in volume in the first day of trading. Bitcoin ETFs begin trading on US exchanges. And, this is all mainstream media. Like, it's been absolutely insane in just the last 48 hours. So as we really look at what's going on here, they are feeding the retail sector what they want to see, what they want to hear. And again, I personally believe that this is one of the largest distractions out there. I mean, hell, even if you go to Google Trends and you look at Bitcoin ETF worldwide in the past 5 years, we have witnessed this pretty heavily in the past, right? Even in 2021, we were seeing a lot of discussions around ETFs. We even seen some approvals. But nothing like we just witnessed, right? Like, this is at all-time highs in terms of overall trends. It has become a big topic, and even Bitcoin itself is now starting to heat up in terms of searches from the retail sector. So the retail sector is heavily focused on Bitcoin right now and these Bitcoin ETFs. Now, this is happening at a time where we just hit $34 trillion in debt. Credit card interest rates are at all-time highs, massive highs in terms of interest rates. But also, at the same exact time that all of this is happening, we are witnessing a major shift. I seen this tweet come up on my timeline today, and it's by Good Morning Crypto, 3TGM Crypto. Today, Fox Business Analyst drops crypto bombshell. Bridge assets are next in line. XRP and XLM come to mind. Imagine a world where a digital currency acts as a financial bridge, unlocking massive capital in the markets and allowing a boom not seen since the 1980s. This ripple effect extends far beyond financial realms, impacting job creation, quality of life, and driving technological advancements. Unlocked capital will be the catalyst for a thriving dynamic economy. What will be the impact once real-world crypto utility is implemented into the American markets? And again, I'm going to play this clip here in a second, but what's crazy about this is, when we really look at this space, I feel as though everyone is here for the wrong reasons. I have to be completely honest with you guys, because I see it quite often, and I get it, right? Like, we all want to make money. There's a lot of struggles out there financially, and we just want to make sure that we are, making money. That's as simple as it is. But I also want you guys to understand that a lot of what we see in this space, a lot of what we read, a lot of what we watch, everything around us can easily cloud our judgment. Friend groups, what you see on mainstream media, your habits, everything can easily hold you back in life. And the reason why I bring this up is because although, when we talk about the XRP community, when we talk about crypto itself, there has been a lot of narratives. There has been a lot of speculation in the past. One thing that you can't speculate on is the fact that Ripple and even Stellar are working with some of the largest players out there. And I'm not talking about, oh, hey, BlackRock. No, I'm talking about the IMF, the BIST, the FSB, the G20. These are major organizations. Hell, even the World Economic Forum, which, yes, technically is working with a lot of other players in the space, they're still tapped in on XRP and XLM. And the reason why I bring this up is because I do believe that we are marching into a new world order. It has been in discussion for well over a decade now, and I feel as though we are getting very, very close to this. Now, here is the video clip. It's about 32 seconds long, and this was actually on Fox Business. Like I said, everyone is still focused on Bitcoin ETFs. We still get a little bit of a glimpse into what is actually happening. Listen closely.
No, I would agree, because we haven't yet made the jump where there is institutional buy-in. And I like to use the example, if the Bank of Mitsubishi in Tokyo needs to transfer $100 million worth of yen to the New York branch and convert it to dollars, you need $100 million worth of yen in Tokyo and $100 million worth of dollars in New York. You're tying up $200 million in capital. If you can attach that to a coin, it's simultaneously, so the bank frees up half the capital. That's a big deal. But we haven't made that jump yet.
Yeah, but it looks like it's coming, doesn't it?
I think so. Okay.
And this is a massive statement. Let it be known that this technically is one of the biggest statements that we have actually seen and witnessed on mainstream media. And yeah, it's all about freeing up that trapped capital. There has been mentions around $27 trillion being out there in Nostro Vostro accounts. We don't know how much money is actually out there, right? We don't. We know every single day there is trillions on top of trillions on top of trillions moved at a 24/7, 365 basis. How much money is really locked away? How much money is being tied up? We can't afford. We seriously can't afford. At this point in time, as we are seeing economic downturn, we're seeing we're seeing debt. Not even, it's not even sustainable at this point. It really isn't. Something is going to break along the way, and I do believe that this is going to lead us into this new world of finance. This will be the new world order, technically speaking. And again, you can look at that good, you can look at it bad. It's happening. It's inevitable. But we're already witnessing a shift. I've been talking about it with CBDCs, stablecoins. It's happening already. But all of this is coming at a time where we are witnessing the Brics moving heavily. China and Russia say they will work together to enhance the international influence of Brics. Commodity giants will start using their supply chain dominance to strengthen their influence. The strategy is very clear. And by the way, this is another thing. Outside of XRP and outside of crypto, I think being diversified on investments is so damn crucial. Guys, it is so important. Commodities, right? When we look at gold and silver, I know that they're not very lucrative and attractive investment vehicles for most people. But I want you guys to understand that with Basel III, in my opinion, gold and silver are going to skyrocket. Because manipulation of the metals market, which has been happening forever now by players like JP Morgan, for an example, it's going to come to an end. That is when, in my opinion, the prices of gold and silver are going to skyrocket. And I do believe that silver will actually have far better ROI. Now, this is a long time in the making, but it's all part of the big move. Basel III, ISO 20022, everything happening is aligned. The chips are falling into place. But also, go all the way back to August of 2023. De-dollarization is the US dollar losing its dominance. And this is from JP Morgan. We have the key takeaways. The US dollar's hegemony is in question due to geopolitical and geostrategic shifts, including the ongoing Russia-Ukraine crisis. While the dollar has maintained its transactional dominance, some de-dollarization is taking place in FX reserves. The greenback is also losing some influence in oil markets, where more sales are now being transacted in non-dollar currencies. However, rapid de-dollarization is not on the cards, especially as the US has a long-standing global network of alliances and partnerships. But what's interesting about this is that's actually coming to an end. a lot of the alliances and the partnerships are fading out. Hell, look at what happened in just the beginning of the month with Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Iran. A lot of major energy giants moved away from the dollar and joined the Brics. All of this, like I said, is by plan. The events are lining up. Everything is happening. And de-dollarization, it's already occurring. The thing is that it takes time, especially for the dollar to, drop out of the reserve currency status. But also I mentioned, right, we don't technically need a reserve currency anymore if we move towards instant settlement systems. They could be backed by gold. They could be backed by anything, technically. But beyond this, Brics to eliminate the US dollar financial system in 2024. This came at January 6th, 2024. This is a big one. We actually see down here, Brics nations are continuing their de-dollarization mission at a fast pace to eliminate the US dollar dominated financial system. And we actually have now Brics countries are taking the next steps in multiple agreements to abandon all use of the greenback. And this is already becoming a big deal. And it has been a big deal since going all the way back to 2022, technically speaking. We're coming up on 2 years since we launched sanctions against Russia. That only accelerated the push against the US dollar. And we actually have down here that at least 16 new countries are interested in joining Brics to ditch the US dollar. In turn, this will only weaken the US dollar's financial system and control. The growing development of a Brics currency that can come in 2024 will further deteriorate the US dollar. And by the way, that Brics currency is technically going to be backed by gold, which is going to be a big deal. And that's going to really shift things into high gear. And again, the question is, will the US dollar financial system be eliminated by Brics in 2024? I don't believe so, but hey, anything is possible. But I don't think that's going to happen in 2024. I think over the course of the next 3 to 5 years, we could start to see major shifts happening around that question. But also, Brics Bank makes strides in funding and to ditch the US dollar. This was also a big deal. And this is the new development bank, aka Brics Bank. And by the way, the new development bank has been experimenting and working with crypto for a while. Definitely focus on that one. But all of this is to really take on the US dollar. And I always say, focus on where the big money is. All of the big money is moving towards Brics. Beyond this, SWIFT. Russia and Iran and SWIFT start bank transfers in local currency. This happened on January 10th, guys. This is a big deal because we have been talking about and addressing SWIFT for a while and how SWIFT has become outdated technology. They need to innovate or they will die. Brics members, Russia and Iran, have officially abandoned the SWIFT payment system for cross-border transactions, Brics reported. The two countries will initiate payments to settle international trade using direct bank transfers. SWIFT payment system is no longer needed for trade between Russia and Iran, as both countries have agreed to carry out transactions directly through the banks. The two Brics members will engage in direct bank transfers in their respective local currency and not the US dollar, is said. And again, this is just a start. I always say, when we really look at what has happened in just the last 2 years, the sanctions were the fuel. What happened after that? It only continued to burn and light. Listen, the big thing that I always say with the US dollar and the US is that the days of utilizing the US dollar as a financial weapon, it's going to end. And I feel as though it already ended with Brics. Those sanctions, it lit the match. The fire is spreading now at a very fast pace. This is something that we need to be focused on. I know everyone loves talking about the Bitcoin ETFs. It's so bullish for crypto. Crypto's about to go to all-time highs. It's going to do this. And although, yeah, I think that crypto will have a very incredible year ahead, I think that everyone needs to be focused on this. And by the way, we also see Brics' presence could end the US dollar in global energy market. This happened on the 9th. We've seen that the Iranian deputy foreign minister discussed the growth of the Brics alliance. Moreover, it noted the increased presence the alliance will play in the global energy market, considering its allegiance with de-dollarization that is likely to define its early presence in the bloc. And then also, here we have, throughout 2023, the growth of the Brics alliance became a critical geopolitical development. Amid Russia sanctions by the West, the alliance grew closer. Moreover, it grew in strength as it collectively embraced the hope for a multipolar world order. That led to an eventful 5-nation expansion of the alliance. After being announced during its 2023 summit, that plan was made official at the start of the new year. Now, Iran, a newly integrated Brics nation, is set to help the alliance play a vital role in ending the US dollar in the global energy market. This is only going to continue with, of course, Saudi Arabia and even the UAE. Also, Egypt and Ethiopia joined as the Brics Plus countries. Subsequently, Iran has identified the advantage the bloc sustained in the area of energy production. As it noted its important role in the global energy market, the greenback could be in danger. And I personally believe that it is. Long term, the US dollar could definitely have its reserve status completely eviscerated. And again, I feel as though this is all by plan. And these are very large events. But beyond that, this is a huge statement by Fox Business because it tells us and it kind of gives us a viewpoint on where we are headed. Focus on what's happening outside of the Bitcoin ETFs. I feel as though it's a lot of noise. It's too much noise in a very short amount of time. I can't help but to believe that this is all a big distraction from what is actually happening. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Peace out.